Welcome to the Afters. Uncut bonus content for our best friends behind the play ball. This week, we're fucking around on a Friday at 5:15 p.m., hence the dirty water, with Jimmy and Larry for our best friends. Oh, only available on...
It's late.
THROWINGFITS.com. Can I get a T? Wow, just potted kind of a long one with new bestie. When you in the Tom Club, we all fam.
Club.
Tom Bettridge, the new editor-in-chief of ID Magazine. He's starting very soon.
That's an instant classic episode.
Yeah, he's put in a bunch of time, and like one for the heads. He's put in a bunch of time at Essence. I totally forgot he was at 032C. I also thought it was 032C. I guess it's 032C.
I've been saying it wrong my whole life.
Me too. High Snobiety.
I love shitting on High Snob. Yeah. It's so fun. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, sorry. Before we get into that, let's get into a fit check.
Oh yeah. Start us off.
On the feet are some Arligati Workshop Power Boot. Oh, when he was fucking talking Power Boot, I should have been like, yo, I'm wearing Power Boots right now, bro.
You're not even that, because we both mentioned boat shoes. You have both of the things that, I guess we brought
these aren't boat shoes according to Antonio Cangoli.
Oh, no, 360 late. No, 360 leasing. No, the lug sole.
It's the sole. Right. Yeah.
These
would fuck up your poop deck.
Real quick. The whole thing with him being like Power Boot Michaels are torching getting ruined to some degree. Actually, that's the one time I'm going to like not be a hater. And I would love to see every guy in Power Boot Michaels. I think they're a perfect shoe.
Yeah. Great investment shoe.
Yeah.
What are they, like $500? I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot. People, it's like sleds. You buy a used pair on eBay.
Yeah. Or you buy a collab pair with Engineered Garments when they go on sale.
What were the EG ones?
The mixed match black ones with the suede and the leather. But it's tonal, so it's like you don't really, right? Isn't it
the
EG?
ones that we have?
Yeah. What are those?
You're kidding.
What are those?
Hip.
Oh, okay. HIPEG. You can see where I got confused.
Letters.
Yeah. Okay. Our Legacy Workshop, Power Boot, boat loafers, whatever the fuck.
Bofers.
Boat for these nuts. The socks are Manresa. The pants are Throwing Fits. No collab. Belt is Trebien. The shirt. Oh no, I'm not wearing a belt. Never mind. The t-shirt is Union Los Angeles. Shout out Big Gibbs with the big brain.
The big goat of the West Coast.
The shirt on top of that is from Small Talk. New Small Talk just released.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah, it's like a slubby linen, but it's like perfect weather for right now.
Oh, that's nice, dude.
Yeah.
I got velvet pants, dude.
Fire. I wore a velvet suit last night, but we talked about that earlier this week.
Sure.
Yo, plaid shirt's back.
Undervalued for sure. It's a buy. It's a buy.
I feel like I'm seeing a bunch. Orally just put out a few.
Wythe has really good ones.
Bottega, I think, was like maybe
the leather.
No, but Bottega was like kind of like that sky blue plaid.
Oh yeah,
That was fucking gas. So anyway, yeah, plaid shirts.
I think that's a buy for sure.
Absolutely. I can't wait to bust out the shadow plaid work shirt, bro.
Oh my god, hell yeah, dude.
Damn, I should have worn that tonight. Fuck. This dinner I'm incredibly late to already. The hat. What is this hat? Broken arm?
Yeah.
The hat is Broken Arm. The sunglasses are Sun Buddies. The boxes are Hanes. Jill Sander. Bottega. That's it. What are you wearing?
Jimmy Prest.
Oh, sipping on 300 milliliters
You're
of Lower East Side's finest.
You are killing me right now.
Why?
You're going Larry Turbo mode.
Am I?
Turbo Larry mode.
Go ahead.
Vintage, not vintage. Well, I guess kind of vintage. How old does something have to be vintage? 10 years?
Yeah, so that's how long that's when I'm a real New Yorker.
Not vintage Gucci sleds. Also Manresa socks. The jeans are vintage Levi's silver tabs. The pleaser is Hanes. The shirt is vintage Armani jeans from Sobaras, who also made this hat. Rolling on the wrist, wedding ring on the thingy, wifey on the pinky, chrome on the other hand. The boxers are Supreme Hanes. Dirty water, as James mentioned, is in now, not Nalgene. What is this? Hydro Flask of Lower East Side's finest. Let's do some type of afters.
Let's do the afters. What were we talking about where I was like, oh, actually, we got to do a fit check first? Well, a fun little moment in the episode that you just listened to was, so Tom is kind of in his senioritis, winding down his time at Essence.
Lame dizzy.
Moving on to ID. And we were talking to Essence and about the store in Montreal, which I wrote about.
Famously.
back in July, August, famously.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
like that was like
famously,
that's like been our biggest, like most shared Substack post like ever.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Apparently, it maybe rubbed a few fucking Canucks the wrong way. Which is that a racial slur?
No, but it's. I know it's not, but it's. I was laughing, thinking that it would be funny as a like if like and there's another alternate universe where Canuck is.
I know.
I mean, honestly, thanks, woke. It might be. I don't know.
I just imagine a fucking Canuck at their whatever.
What do you call me?
Whatever computers they use up there in that foreign land. They're spitting out their Timmy hose.
Wait, do they not have
Apple? No, it's not like Google in Korea, Lawrence.
And I was right.
I know.
I was right.
Just Google Maps.
They don't have Google Maps in South Korea. And Nathan told me that. So shout out Nathan. But like,
why? Why is Google Maps banned in South Korea?
Which is mad because he was so Nathan Pemberton was telling me last night
Pemberton.
What did I say?
Pepperton.
Whatever, dude. Nate. Canuck is generally used as an affectionate term for Canadians. It's the anti-slur.
Oh. Shout out my hosers up in the Great White. The mute's getting static, boy. The mutes don't want the static.
He was telling me that it's something with like data mining theft.
Satellite imagery. That's what it is.
That's okay. That makes total sense because he was like, yeah, it's something with like because like English and like North Korea. I'm like, but they speak Korean in both countries. Like
the man's up north don't want the static, man.
Is that a South Korean talking about North Korea?
No, it's a Canadian in South Korea talking about North Koreans. Yeah.
Okay, Taurus. Okay.
Your mother was up in Pyongyang, brother. Hoser. You fucking hoser.
You sound like Smiley, dude.
Yo,
Smiz.
I was hanging out with a fucking Canucker in Boston one time, and we were playing Kings. You know, like the drinking game Kings.
Yeah.
And you know, King's Cup in the middle where everyone like pours a little bit in. They call it the hoser cup.
The hoser, because you're the hoser.
Hoser is it's like Buster,
right?
Or Custer. Custer.
Fucking. In Compton, do they call Kings Custer?
Yeah.
Or I guess if you're a Crip.
Yeah.
And if you're a Blood, it's a Buster.
Hey man, what's for dessert? Some custard. What the fuck are we talking about?
God damn, this job rocks.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know, dude.
South Korea.
You're talking about Custers and Busters.
Oh, and then I like landed I like hit some, maybe we're playing beer pong or something. And he goes, take off, hoser. And I'm just like, bro, you're such a fucking
I can't deal, dude.
Canuck.
Try to be normal, guys.
Yeah.
If you're Canadian, just try. If you're Canadian, try being American. Try being normal.
Your mother's a waste man. You see these like TikToks like the 7-year-old kids like, oh, you're up in Manitoba, you fucking waste man.
This is the Drake effect, dude.
Yeah. It's also there's a large Caribbean population.
But if if Drake doesn't exist in that alternate reality, we're not seeing those TikToks.
Fair.
That's all.
Fair. So I wrote an essay on Essence. I wrote an SSA on Essence. And I guess it fucking caused some people to, feel like they had some piss in their Timmy Hortons coffee.
Wait. They made him feel some type of way?
Yeah. Was that his Drake reference? Yeah. 6.
Wait, sick or sick?
6.
Because I was like, sick reference. You know what it reminded me of?
What?
Do you remember when we ripped off Stussy back in the Failing Upwards days for merch? And it came back to us that
when we ripped Stussy.
Yeah, there was water cooler hate about us. What did we
rip?
Well, just like a fucking t-shirt that could have been available at PacSun at that point.
Yeah, but what was the t-shirt?
Oh, I have no idea. We ripped off Online Ceramics.
Anti-podcast club?
We ripped off Anti-Social Social Club. Only the best brands. Yeah. Online Ceramics, Anti-Social Social Club, and Stussy.
Yo, we're 2 for 3 in killing brands that we ripped off.
No, Anti-Social Social Club still exists.
And I guess Online Ceramics technically still exists, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Damn. TF Curse.
Yeah.
Remember the TF Curse? That was a real thing.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
R.I.P. Tom Petridge.
No, RPID.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
No, they're back, though. They're so back.
Yeah. That's the one where they like cover their eye?
Yeah, sometimes.
On the covers.
Not
all the time.
Wait, every cover?
I think every cover they're covering an eye.
Tyshawn, I remember Tyshawn's ID cover. He did it. I'm trying to I don't even really know. I don't know why that's the one that comes to mind.
I think they cover
the eye.
Oh shit, bro. The concept of the cover of ID with the one eye open and the one eye hidden is that there are always 2 sides to a story.
I was gonna say
fucking sick.
I hope Tom, he'll do away with that. He's better than that.
The cover models may wink, use props or accessories, or have shadows cast over their eyes.
Wait, really? Every fucking time?
Yeah.
Did it ever used to be monthly? Because that's
probably.
Get a new fucking slant.
Oh, wow. It doesn't stand for identity. Identity fit these nuts in your mouth. The magazine's name was originally Industrial Design, but was later changed to International Design to reflect its broader scope. It started out as a punk zine in London during the 80s.
Yeah. Right. Dazed ID the Face. And I'm trying to think of what's one more London. That would be Mount Rushmore, probably. I can't think of one more.
I'm sure there's others. Whatever.
I bought
Edward Enfield is the editor-in-chief of Vogue UK.
Yeah, so... Oh, the black guy.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's his name?
Yeah. Who's probably going to be like the next Anna Wintour.
This is actually... Well, I'm not going to say what I'm going to say. Okay. I usually say that and then say the thing.
Say it in a Canadian accent and then it'll sound funny and not racist.
I'm not going to say that guy and Steve McQueen, the black Steve McQueen, it's the same guy.
You're like, a misogynist.
I'm not going to say that.
Misogynist dead actor runs Vogue UK?
No, not a dead racist.
Was he racist? Yeah, definitely.
No, well, that's your
the white
joke.
The white Steve McQueen.
Your joke, which is very good, that I'm sure a lot of people have stolen by this point, which is like every guy that's ever been zooted is a dead racist white guy.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, Paul Newman drinking beer on a boat? Instead of wearing boat shoes. Not a racist.
Jew.
And not dead. He's dead.
Yeah.
Damn, big rip.
But you can't. He's Jew.
Big rip to the salad dressing god. Oh, no, racist, because on the sesame ginger dressing, he's dressed like a fucking ninja.
Yo, but I will say.
Yo, put that on your Zood note or whatever.
But I will say, Newman's Own, sesame ginger, banging. So honestly, I think it's respectful to the source material.
Sure.
At least it's not some fucking like Charlie Chan type shit, you know?
I mean, it's...
what's it? Mickey Rooney.
Yeah.
Rough, dude. That's a tough caricature.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, so we pissed off Essence people with this essay, which I thought was like, yo, go shop here, check it out. Here's my personal experience. And like...
You're just reporting.
And I fucked it up myself. And I talk about this in the essay where it's like, I didn't give myself the full experience. Or there's different ways to do it, right? And I talk about the different shoppers and how some of them stroll in and try 10,000 things on. One woman was like, I came here to pick up the Miu Miu coat.
The MILF, right?
The hot MILF. Well, I guess all MILFs are inherently hot. Yeah.
Well, it could be like a wood, not like a...
Or you have like an ugly kink.
I mean, do people have that?
For sure.
Yeah, everything could be a kink. Anyway, I feel like Robbie would have... You think Robbie was protecting us because he would have known and he just like didn't say that to us? So unless he did and I forgot.
Or is Robbie not important enough to be privy to these conversations?
That's not true at all, dude. Right. No chance.
Well, maybe he's not senior enough.
No. Oh, you think it's like only for like corp or exec level Slack channel?
I do feel bad because I think Steph had put me on email with some folks that like set me up with an appointment time, and I was like, I could have just done that through like the website, which is what I talk about in the fucking essay. Hey, here's how to do it. Here's how to shop there. So you're welcome.
Did any part of you after when you filed it, were you like, I might hurt some of the homies' feelings, like Steph or Robbie or whoever?
No, Tom? I do feel a little.
You're being honest.
I feel bad that it did upset people, and maybe, I hope no one got in like trouble for like facilitating me visiting there. Because I wouldn't want that. And there was a moment where, because in the early days of Substack, when we were still like poking around, because this was like just a few weeks after our Substack launch, poking around, like testing out the features, kicking the tires. I would see like the new signups, and I just happened to see in the thousands and thousands of emails that were pouring in, there was an email address with essence.com as like the home URL.
And did your heart skip a beat?
A little bit. I was like, oh, okay. So they're definitely going to like copy and paste it.
That would happen on Patreon a couple times. It happened a few times.
You like see an email?
Or you would let me know. And this is gonna be the most pussy shit I've ever admitted to. I'm like, because I think people see us as like, and we really don't give a fuck. But I like to think that I am like, I'm an empath for starters, but also I'm a little bit.
I thought you're an R-path.
Yo, that's actually mad funny, dude. He's a bit of an R-path, dude. A bit of an R-pat. Yes. No,
sorry for my friend. He's a bit of an R-path. What you beat up an R-path? No, that's not Canadian. What the fuck was that?
Oh no. No, my thing is that like I will always talk shit and have no disregard for human life whatsoever. And then if I found out that the person heard that, I'm like, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess that's being human, kind of.
Yeah. You're not a sociopath.
You know what it all stems from?
What?
I was at an I think it was my 8th grade dance.
Finger fucking?
No. I wish, dude. Me and the homies were.
What 8th grade girl do you wish you had finger fucked?
Ooh.
What child are you?
I'm not going to
thinking of
say.
finger
I'm not
fucking
going to
right
say.
now?
No, Diddy. No, we were talking shit about this fucking dumb fat poor bitch. No,
Oh, shit.
No, we were talking. There was an overweight girl that we went to school with, and she wore a red dress to the 8th grade dance. No date. You already know. We're in the men's room yapping. You know the Kool-Aid Man reference got thrown out.
Oh.
We walk out of the door. Who's right there?
Oh.
Mortifying.
Damn.
Ruined me. No, but I apologize straight up. I was like, that
To her
was,
face.
yeah, you have to. I mean, that's like caught red-handed.
Damn, bro.
Like she had stirred the Kool-Aid herself.
It's crazy. You spend time in the men's room with the boys. Normally things work out, but I guess this one time
my memory is dog shit. Like that is seared into my lobe because of how it was so.
Yeah.
I've never felt worse in my life.
Kids can be so mean.
And I wasn't even like the man yet. I hadn't been. I eventually became the man.
You were the boy because your balls hadn't dropped yet.
Shout out Drake. I was the boy. But like, it's like I was even like, I'm like, I even knew I'm in no position to be like hating. Yeah. But that's projection, you know. I hate myself, so I make fun of someone else.
Did she make fun of you back?
No,
'Cause she should have.
But you know what? Because at that point, and I would not expect to be forgiven, but she was just like, it was like, I don't give a fuck about the apology. Like I heard what you said, and because I'm loud, and she's like, I heard that, and you're a dick.
You're dead to me.
And I am.
You fat fuck. You, not her.
You poor ugly fat bitch.
You poser Hollister worker.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, look, I think we do what we do, and we're able to do what we do. And we talked about this with Tom, where he's like, everything's too positive. Everything's like, yo, it's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this collection's gas. Like criticism doesn't really exist in the same way in the cultural discourse that it may have once, even like, you know,
with industry
15,
people
20 years ago.
that are only speaking to, they think they're
especially
only speaking to industry people.
But now, like, I'm seeing like musicians are like, yo, critics, like, they're basically like, you know, you can't do what I do. You're just fucking throwing barbs from the sidelines. It's like, well, criticism and
they
critical
don't build statues of critics.
That's a bar. Shout out Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. You need.
But she said that? No, that's someone's phrase.
She's like Oscar Wilde.
Oh, probably some fucking fop. Some foppish bastard.
Damn, bro. But to his point, you know, I think because at the end of the day, fashion culture is a business.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a cultural Marxist, such as like myself, where you think that the mechanisms of capitalism are what drive culture.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm a fucking
no. I'm saying
communist.
you walk around and like tell people you're like, hey, I'm James. I'm a cultural Marxist.
No, but
because any good person is a cultural Marxist, right? Like that's how it should be.
At least that was, you know, the in vogue school of thought when I was in college in the early aughts. I don't know what the fuck it is now.
No, I think that's like inherently a good thing to be. I think, you know, I know, whatever. We can move on.
We're just like, look, you got to peek behind the curtain. You see the fucking Wizard of Oz, just as small little man. You understand that, like, or you can, and maybe it's cynical, maybe it's jaded, but it's like a lot of what informs what is out there for consumption is just like what's best for business, what's best for the bottom line.
A lot of times you like
in terms of media, product, creativity, fashion, art, culture, etc.
A lot of times I feel like you say something very true and real, and then you couch it with being like jaded, whatever, contrarian, you say, but you know what you said is that's real. You don't have to couch that. That's facts,
right?
Anyway,
I think thank you. One of the perks, and I think positivities of whether it's Substack, Patreon, kind of like the independent creator, whether it's just like TikTok and IG, if you're making money not from like the stuff that you're covering, you can be objective in your thoughts, I guess you're subjective. But you're not beholden to like not pissing off.
But you're not in the system.
You're not going to bite the hand that feeds you. You can be in the system, but like the hand that is feeding you is not the hand that you are making a TikTok about.
Not the hand that hits the record button.
Hey, yo, come check out these 5 hands that I'm really fucking with.
The hands that hang up the green screen.
Exactly.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I've seen some, and I know I read more criticism than you. There's people that have said that like over time, like the whole thing was like, okay, I'm going to paraphrase, but I wonder if you agree with this. Like, yo, the boys, the goddamn motherfucking boys, yo, they were like the underdogs. They were the outsiders. Now they're too indoctrinated. And I don't know what if they're talking about SpawnCon or how our business has grown or like, you know, our collabs or whatever. But there's this idea that like, it's literally like Charlie and Ariana Grande fucking It's a Knife remix where it's like, you changed. And like, we're not, but I don't think that's true. But maybe people say that about us, that we're like, we're not in the system, but like, no, these guys are in the system now. Which, by the way, we came from the system.
I think you can be in the system, but you could still be critical of the system and kind of like speak truth to the system. And this was originally what the New York Times article or profile on us was going to be before it just became a profile of me, where it's like, there's a profile of Bo and Yang in the New Yorker a few weeks ago before SNL started its latest season. It was in the fashion issue.
50th season.
50th season?
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch SNL, but it's the 50th season.
Okay.
And it's a movie too.
And it was, his podcast. I didn't realize how big it was. It's called Las Culturistas.
Who does he do it with?
His like NYU homie.
Oh, cool. He put a homie on. That's tight.
Well, they started it out before he went on SNL,
and he still does it
seasonally. Yeah. Somebody. One of the guests was like, yo, Bowen, like you're too I think it was Lena Dunham was like, you're too famous to like make fun of pop culture because you are pop culture now. Like you are. She's
not wrong, even if she's a dumb fat bitch.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. I hate Lena.
Oh yeah.
Is that what the Kool-Aid Man says when he smashes through? It sounds like Macho Man Randy Savage.
In Family Guy, at least. I don't know.
Wait, did Randy Savage rip off? Did he bite his whole shit from the Kool-Aid Man?
Who wants some Kool-Aid?
Snap into some Kool-Aid.
Oh, yes. Oh, wait.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, yeah.
But I just did. Macho Man is a little different.
Well, he's like, oh, yeah, brother.
Yeah. No, Hulk Hogan is brother.
Here's Kool-Aid Man.
We're waiting for it.
Pete Rose.
R.I.P. Wait, that's more. He sounds more like a Ninja Turtle.
Crazy. Anyway, I will say yes. We play ball now with like the big brands. We get checks. We chase bags. But like,
fast.
Here's a great example. We did the J. Crew video. Have I couched my words on J. Crew?
No. Which honestly, I was kind of pissed about because we hadn't gotten paid yet.
We got paid.
Yeah. But when you're low-key shitting on them, which by the way hasn't stopped anybody from knocking on our door. But yo, also I don't want to say too much, and I know I always piss you off when I do this, but like people want us to be those guys for them. They want to pay us to be mean. No. Sorry, cheeky man.
Some people have a humiliation kink, maybe. Yeah,
that's what I was mad about.
I think it's totally fair for people to be like, oh, like they are now part of like they're the establishment, right? We're no longer like, okay, not the establishment, but we're no longer like the upstart underdogs that are fighting to survive.
We're Trump.
What?
We're Trump. Dude.
How? We're broke?
No, dude. We're not the establishment. We're the anti-establishment. We're the drain the swamp motherfuckers, and yet we get elected to the highest office in the land.
Thanks to the people.
Democracy.
Yeah. No, this is stuff I actually can't say, but there is stuff, and I'm not going to, but there are times where I'm just like, I'm like, why were we not included in XYZ? And
sure.
It's like, yeah, because we're not like respected or seen as like legitimate by a lot of the powers that be.
So
and we are legit, like kind of like there are places that like bar us from like being included in like coverage, let's say.
Listen, I'm not going to say there aren't people that don't respect us, because there are a lot of people that do. I think the biggest thing is when we don't get included, it's a threat. We're threat level TF, dude.
Yeah.
That's
where it's like, oh, they're doing what we do better.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What else?
I think we agree. And honestly, we don't necessarily agree on a lot of stuff. I think we agree on this.
Yeah. So
It's called self-awareness,
I'm
bro.
not going to say that we're the establishment. I think we've certainly professionalized the operation.
Sure.
We have these fucking lights. It's dark outside on a Friday, but it looks like daytime here.
The professionalism is 2 lights.
And this office.
No, I was going to just say more like the work we've been doing outside of. Honestly, bro, sometimes someone will approach us for like a gig and I'm like, oh, these people have never listened to the show because like no one would hire us if they actually listen.
For sure. They're like, oh, look, 230,000 Instagram follows.
Well, yeah, it's the memes are front facing for sure. I mean, obviously that's what Instagram is. The grid is front facing.
Yeah. I don't know. This has been another episode of The Afters. I'm so fucking late for this dinner. I'm probably not going to make it. Sorry.
We've just said too much. Also, this is just saying too much always.
No, I don't think so. I think it's a valid.
We're self-aware.
It's a valid criticism is maybe not the word, but a valid like point to raise.
We're doing a self-assessment.
I think it's a valid point to raise. And yes, we're no longer like just young, dumb fool come and just like, yo, like fuck all that shit, bro.
Yo, suck my fucking dick.
Suck my fucking dick, you dumb fat red bitch, or whatever you called her.
Poor also.
Oh my God, bro.
But yo, honestly, she was. I'm kidding.
Yeah, public school hater.
Yo, my town.
What's she doing now?
Addicted to heroin, probably.
Oh.
No, that's my town, bro. It's not even an opioid crisis in my town. It's fucking I've talked about heroin everywhere.
Like Tom, the silent H.
Yeah, dude. I just want to fucking.
I was trying to work it.
I can't do it. When do our new chairs come?
I just followed up about it. We shall see. We shall see.
I can't wait, dude. Imagine we get. Well, not imagine. We are getting new chairs. People are going to be. I think they're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Yo, can I just say?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. What are you going to say? It's going to be. Well, okay, go on.
I don't think. Yo, I need folks who. Actually, never mind. I'm not going to say it.
Wait, did we get a return on an email? Is it that?
No, it's not. No, it's. I don't know what you're talking
Can
about.
I ask you just one last thing, generally speaking? There's a thing that's happening. We won't go into it all. I already said too much earlier, like off mic to Tom. And you like yelled at me straight up as you went to take a pee-pee. If that goes south, could we publicly blast?
I think that's just like déclassé to kind of bring a private doing into a public forum.
Oh, but my thing is that like, I don't know. I think so. It's the most unprofessional shit of all time.
Yeah. And they can remain that way and make their own decisions. And I'm fine either way. Like, I don't care.
Oh, I was going to tell you, I also don't give a fuck at all. I'm
Seems
now.
Like you give a fuck, buddy.
No.
Seems like you give a fuck, bud.
No. I didn't care until then you find out like what's actually happening. And now I'm fucking pissed.
Whatever, bro.
Whatever.
I thought you would like be understanding. You're like, oh yeah. Yeah. Instagram.
But because you know why? This is very rare for me. I don't get this opportunity. Tell me that I'm wrong. I told you so.
Think about
everything. What did I was right.
No, in some ways, yeah.
But okay, you can be right in some ways.
Well, we can't have this argument when when we can't talk about what we're talking about. So like, it's kind of moot to have this now.
But it is how fun and spicy is this for the homies behind the paywall, the best friends.
That's true.
And you guys don't even know.
Maybe one day. But hey, we'll see how it plays out. And like, you know what? Sometimes the best move
is to let the chopper motherfucking sing. Sometimes
the best play is not to move at all. Shout out War Games. That's a movie.
Sometimes the best offense is good defense.
That's the Jean-Claude Van Damme. No,
that's the Chicago
offense
Bears.
Offense wins games, but defense wins championships. That's Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dennis Rodman.
What?
That's a movie, bro.
What movie was Rodman in?
Double Team.
Pause.
It's
Diddy.
The poster's sick. He's wearing like crazy. He has like orange hair. Crazy.
Rodman. Or Van Damme.
I think Van Damme's like doing the splits between two trucks.
I believe you.
The best move is not to play.
Yeah.
The only winning move is not to play.
Yeah.
And what do I always say? There's power in restraint. There's power in saying no.
No, saying no is a superpower.
I don't say that.
No. I'm saying no. I took a thing that you taught me. You taught me a lesson, and I have taken that lesson and I've clarified it.
And you made it sound fucking
No.
whack as hell, bro.
I made it sound
Superpower.
what?
Sound whack as hell.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Sound like Kanye being like, yo, my fucking BPD is my superpower.
No, I was gonna say. I think I made it sound dope as hell. I literally used this to someone recently. I was like, I said, I literally
Really, was it as you were saying yes to something?
I don't remember the context, but I literally was like, you know what? Like, I was like, yeah, James told me. I'm like, yo, saying no is a superpower.
Don't credit me with that.
don't.
There is power in restraint.
You don't want attribute. You don't want Oscar Wilde level attribution.
No, there is power in restraint. That's the bar you can attribute to me. Anyway, this has been another episode of The Afters. Chef, take us out.